AI is about to change the way that video games will be played from here on out. Ubisoft has unveiled what it's calling 𝐂𝐑𝐄𝐓𝐑, a generative AI prototype for speaking with your real voice to NPCs in a video game. Now, if that sounds a little bit confusing to you, let me elaborate, because it sounded a little confusing to me at the beginning. I couldn't exactly understand what they were trying to say with that statement, but pretty much, usually when you speak to an NPC in a video game, you're going to go up to them, press buttons, and there's little options that you select for what you want to ask them or what you want to tell them, preset determinations. But according to this article that we're about to go over, they're now developing technology where you're going to actually be able to speak to an AI in the game, where you're actually having a conversation with said NPC. It's actually unbelievable. Let's go ahead and check it out. Ubisoft's 𝐂𝐑𝐄𝐓𝐑 prototype is a glimpse at the future of how we'll interact with games. Today, Assassin's Creed's maker, Ubisoft, unveiled what it's calling 𝐂𝐑𝐄𝐓𝐑s, a prototype for player-facing generative AI that essentially makes it so you can literally speak with your voice to NPCs in a video game. Ever since I've seen this, all I've been thinking about is doing this in Red Dead Redemption. Like, oh my gosh, that's gonna be so fun. Hey boy, see that old boy just robbed that store over there? Oh yeah, we're gonna slide. Like, come on gang, that would be so hard, bro. Like, oh my gosh. At the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco, I got to play through a short proof of concept demo putting this tech into action, and it feels like a glimpse at the next great frontier of innovation in video game development. In the demo, I stepped into the shoes of a new recruit to a resistance group that was planning an operation to take down the Megacorps. I started out chatting with a character named Bloom, learning some info about the group's activities and finding out some personal details about a few group members. Fairly standard game fare, to be honest, but where this type of conversation would typically be driven by a branching dialogue tree, here it took place as a verbal conversation. So that's what I was saying, that like normally you're gonna have set options of what they're saying, the branches, where you select this option, okay, then he's gonna say this, then he's gonna say this, okay, then you're gonna say this. But instead of that, you're gonna actually be talking to them and asking them questions that are going through your brain. Here it took place as a verbal conversation between the NPC and myself. Speaking into a microphone, I asked Bloom things like how long he'd been in the Resistance, was he worried about people getting hurt, or if he had a crush on any of the other members. Yo, okay, nah, he getting crazy with that question. What the? That's crazy. So I wonder if you can actually ask them questions that are not actually specifically to do with the mission. Like if they have a crush on someone, like I wonder if they're gonna like just have set answers for that, like, oh, that has nothing to do with the mission, don't worry about that, you know, stuff like that, or if they can actually answer those questions. That's actually crazy. Bloom's character would answer each question in turn, driving the conversation forward while also filling a little relationship meter that would unlock more personal answers once we reach level 2. Later in the demo, Bloom and I watched a video feed of a drone surveilling guards, showing off the tech's ability to react to things that are happening in-game. Okay, that's actually unbelievable, dude. In this case, I could ask Bloom how many guards had been spotted so far, or what was happening when the drone started to go out of signal range. Damn, that is unbelievable, dude. Finally, while planning a mission, I chatted with a different NPC who was set on a certain plan, but changed her mind after I presented her with an alternate course of action. Okay, what? Dude, imagine you're in the room with Lester, and you're bouncing ideas off the wall for a heist in GTA. Like, come on, bro! This is unbelievable technology, bro. We discussed various options for entering a second-story balcony, the best way to eliminate the guards, and how to deal with the security cameras. It felt like being set in the middle of a heist movie as the crew discussed options and weighed which path to take before setting their plans in motion. Neo NPCs are built using tech from NVIDIA and in-world AI, allowing Ubisoft developers to craft a narrative experience with AI running under the hood. The tech itself is essentially a stack of several different AI implementations. A speech-to-text analyzer, turning your spoken words into a text input, in-world AI character engine, a large language model that determines how the NPC will act and respond, a text-to-speech program that then takes that response and generates a verbal response. That's unbelievable, dude. That's a lot of different technologies, bro. That's crazy. And finally, NVIDIA's audio-to-face technology, a real-time facial animation system that makes the NPC's lips and mannerisms match the words that are being spoken aloud. Dude, AI is crazy. And these people are smart as hell. Like, this is just weird, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This is actually weird. The result is something that feels almost like playing a tabletop role-playing game. Having a discussion with your DM to drive the conversation and story forward together. NVIDIA showed off a similar, albeit less ambitious, demo at CES earlier this year where you chat with an NPC in a cyberpunky ramen shop, and another at GTC yesterday where you play as a detective trying to gain information about a biotech CEO from his colleague in a hotel lobby. Of the 3 demos I've experienced, Neo NPCs feel the most fully formed. This makes sense. Neither NVIDIA nor in-world AI claim to be game developers, so their demos feel significantly more like proofs of concepts, whereas Ubisoft's versions leverages the company's narrative and game design prowess. Oh look, okay, this is an NVIDIA AI to review. They asked the AI to review Cyberpunk. Let's see.
If you were to review the video game Cyberpunk 2077, what score out of 10 would you give it?
Well, if I had to give it a score, I'd say CyberP 2077 deserves a solid 9/10. A few bugs here and there,
9/10.
but an immersive experience overall.
That's right, you heard it. CyberP 2077, 9/10 out of 10.
Obviously, they're going to need to be polished off, but I think this is such a cool idea, dude. I want to talk to Lester myself. I want to talk to people in Red Dead myself. Nah, this is going to be crazy, dude. This is going to be crazy. Imagine talking to the Fortnite NPCs in-game. Bro, this is crazy. Of course, Neo NPCs are still a prototype tech demo. So full game experiences designed around this kind of generative AI are still a long ways off. So obviously we probably can't like expect for this to be in GTA 6, which is kind of, now that I saw this, dude, like I want it in there so bad, bro. Imagine GTA 6 with this. Bro, that would be crazy. Still, seeing the tech in action has me excited for the future of gaming in a way that I can't say I've felt in quite a while. That's how I'm feeling, dude. Like, it feels like, oh my gosh, like, after seeing that, I don't even want to talk to an AI by pressing buttons. Like, I just want to talk to him, bro. Like, this is crazy. Done right, this is the kind of tech that, much in the same way that the jump from 2D to 3D or from closed to open world games could leap to entirely new kinds of games and experiences. Bro, that's how I'm feeling. Like, what the? This is crazy. Like I said, guys, this definitely could change the entire way that games are played in the future. If they really polish off this technology, they're definitely going to implicate it into almost every new game that comes out following them finishing this technology. I'm really hyped about it. And now that I've seen this, I'm sad that it won't be in the new GTA. But yeah, man, thank y'all for watching. Please make sure to subscribe.